what is the lore of how you met? And also then, how do you know he's the one? So that's all so sweet.
It is so sweet because at first I was like, I was cooking in a like basketball media room. This just goes to show like the weird places that you have to like pop up a kitchen.
Right.
I was cooking in a media room for whatever stadium we were at the time. And I remember he like skateboarded by and he was with all the Day to Remember guys at the time. And he was like, who's that girl with the eyebrows? And then I was like, okay, that's kind of rude. But like I overheard it. You know what I mean? I was cooking. I was like in the zone. I wasn't really paying attention. And then he was like, is she going to be on this whole tour? And I like thought he was saying it rude. Now knowing my husband, I'm like, oh, this is adorable. But at the time I was like, oh, great. Everyone on this tour hates me. They don't want me to be here. Because it was the first tour I had done with Ellie. There was like all women, you know, on the Blink tour. It was like majority men. There was like 3 other women. And I was like, oh, everyone's just like, who's this girl? Like, you know, like in our space, you kind of. But in general, I have horrible anxiety. So like anything that I overhear, whatever, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they said this, you know? And so, yeah, that was my first like spotting Neil and him saying that and being like, oh, okay, he's like, doesn't want me on the story. Yes, I don't know. I don't know
now
what
you've
his
got this
deal
whole
is.
narrative in your head.
I don't know what his problem is. Like, I'm working. What do you want me to do?
So now you've got beef with your future husband.
Yes, we had beef with each other. But we met, he came up to my tent and was like, hey, can you teach me how to cook vegan food?
Oh, yeah, Neil?
Yeah.
You wanted to know how to make vegan food?
And he'll say to this day, he'll be like, no, I really wanted to learn. And honestly, I do think he wanted,
it's a good line.
He loves to absorb knowledge of pretty much anything. So he is incredibly intelligent. So I actually do. Now I'm like, get out of my kitchen, you know? Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me for saying that's the first time we met because that isn't the first time we actually hung out.